Desire touches the human heart, but deep dependency completely hooks the ego. Once a person invests part of their pride into winning you, they can no longer detach easily, because walking away would mean admitting defeat. By now, you understand the devastating power of strategic silence and emotional oscillation from our earlier chapters. If you have not watched parts 1 through 3, turn back now to master the preliminary laws of attachment. Today, we reveal how to transform attraction into an absolute ego trap. If a woman feels she must constantly prove herself to you, if she senses that your recognition and validation are rare prizes not easily won, her pride will bind her to you even more tightly than her affection ever could. This is why calculated indifference at the exact right moment is not cruelty. It is pure strategy. By making her doubt whether she truly matters to you, you trigger her ego to demand a resolution. And once the ego is fully invested in a game, detachment becomes almost impossible. Think of how ancient rulers maintained absolute loyalty. They granted favors rarely, but with such incredible weight that every single subject longed for them. They made their approval intensely scarce, their recognition precious, and their absence completely unbearable. The exact same principle applies directly to the realm of intimacy. To execute this, you must position yourself as a high-stakes challenge, not someone easily conquered, but someone undeniably worth pursuing. Most men fail instantly because they seek validation themselves. They fear that distance will make them forgotten, so they drown a woman in unearned praise. Machiavelli would say, "Only the weak fear being forgotten. The strong make themselves completely unforgettable by the very way they withhold." When you become the sole architect of her emotional highs and lows, you are no longer just a man in her life. You become the absolute axis of her identity. If her sense of personal value rises and falls based entirely on your attention, hold the ultimate level of power. You have successfully shifted the dynamic from horizontal equality to vertical control. But to sustain this gravity without causing her to completely detach, you must introduce the deep psychological anchors of controlled vulnerability. Stay awake, stay dangerous.